Okay, it is now the top of the hour. I will share my screen here. And I am still waiting for some of the JV partners to show up. Obviously, some of them are actually doing work. So I'm going to wait for them. I think that somebody should be showing up, right? Here they are. Excuse me. Tony, how are you?
Good. How are you, Freddie?
Hey, I'm good. I've got Bill's going to show up in a little while here, so we'll let you go first because he's going to be a little late. He said. So tell me
Oh,
progress since last time.
yeah. I'm very close in finishing an outline. It's been really intense. I've done it on a mind map, and I can't believe so many subtopics and topics. So I really want to nail this correctly because there is flow to it. And so if I'm looking at all the five different categories, for airfares exactly, I'm breaking it down into main topics and subtopics where I think that it can help with the copy and all the value that people are looking for in this product.
Sounds good. And when do you think you'll have it all done?
I'm really confident I'll probably get it done in the next 7 to 10 days. I have my brother coming up from Phoenix to visit us. It's my mother's 80th birthday,
Ah,
so he's coming up here for a few days, and then I'm just going to be preoccupied with that. And after that, I get back at it.
that's cool. Sounds good. And yeah, I'm sorry to hear of all the stuff going on in Ottawa right now.
Yeah, I just heard about that myself. My wife just texted me on it. I just been so busy, kind of doing other things.
Yeah, I've been watching it. So it's been wall-to-wall coverage on CNN and everywhere else too.
Wow, it's hard to say, with that type of situation. It's really volatile, I guess.
Yeah. So tell me then, again, so we've got it. We've got airfare, we've got hotel, we've got rental cars, we've got all inclusive,
Well, we call it vacation
yeah,
packages
vacation,
and
yeah,
cruises.
vacation package. And then we had cruises, right?
Yes, sir.
So those are our five different categories of which you're creating outlines for each one of these, correct?
Correct.
Great. Okay. And just wanted to make sure that that was in fact the case. And okay, so again, Travel Scrooge is going to be now. What about the website itself? Is this now back? This is no longer. Oh, this is like the old one. So it's the Wix dot.
Yeah, I wouldn't even worry about that for right now. I tried to connect with Stanley. We've chosen a template, and so we're going to work from there. I haven't heard back from him, so I guess assuming that he's busy or
No, if he
weather
doesn't
or whatever.
if he doesn't get back to you quickly, you need to email him again and copy me and just say, hey, Stanley hasn't gotten back to me, just to make sure that nothing has gotten lost in the cracks. So if he doesn't get back to you within 24 hours, you need to follow up with an email and say, hey, I just sent Stanley something. Now, they're depending on the timing, if it's over the weekend or whatever. But in general, just follow up with me and say, hey, I haven't heard anything. Now, Bill is about to get on here, so just time out 1 second here. William Deweese.
Fred, hey there.
Hey, was just talking with Tony. Tony, who's creating an outline for the various travel areas here. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, hi Tony.
Hey, how you doing, Bill?
Good, thanks.
Yeah, and by the way, just to remind you guys, the date again, put it on your calendar, is March the what is it? The for you everybody coming to Vegas. I forget what the thing is here.
All
Let me
right.
bring it up.
Was it the 15th?
Hold on a second here. I've got it right. March the 21st and 22nd because there was what's his name, Georgios, couldn't make it except and he's coming all the way from Cyprus.
Oh wow, I will be there.
Okay, so and Tony, I really want you to be there too, if you can.
Count me in because I'm the travel guy.
I know exactly, and in fact, each one of us. What I usually do, and just as a quick aside here before Bill, we cover your stuff. And Bill was at the last one, which was really cool. Bill, I think you'll agree that My presence there was barely necessary.
Yeah, I would suggest you not even show up this year. You knew that was coming.
I should take a vacation and have you guys go. So basically, Tony, what we're doing is, so what I'm going to have is on that date is each of the JV partners, will do a brief, 10 to 15 minute presentation on something they think will benefit others, meaning other JV partners. And so then what we're sort of doing is masterminding and sharing some things that we know that we can share with everybody else that might be helpful, and getting it going that way. So, and what I'll probably do is in the month before, probably in February, I'm going to probably be going out to Minneapolis, which, by the way, is wonderful. I hear in February. I've been there in January. It was like 7 degrees.
You thought Canada was bad, right?
Yeah,
Vancouver
I'm going to Minnesota for the lead pages thing, and so I'll be able to report on what I learned there as well. But yeah, everybody will get together and do that. So now, switching gears, Bill, let's talk a little bit about the fact that you're going to be doing this webinar specifically on character, and should I say character voices? Is that right?
Yeah, the character voice niche of the voiceover industry.
And so what we were doing, Tony, just to catch you up, is Bill had found a very, very sharp lady who that's her specialty. And Bill is going to be doing a series of 4 webinars, and I presume you postpone that?
Yes, yeah. As a matter of fact, Christine and I are going to meet tonight just to talk about it.
Got it. So starting next week, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And my suggestion to Bill, these are going to be 4 webinars starting next week, once per week on this topic. And I was telling Bill that because of the niche nature of this particular topic, that I felt that a minimum price point would go for $249 for all 4. So then, and again, the primary reason for doing this webinar is to create a product that both Bill and Christina can sell, and to also generate a little bit of revenue. So I don't care if there are 5 people on the thing, at least there's some money coming in from putting this together.
Okay, so to make sure I'm clear, because this is one of my questions. So the $249 is to actually be on the webinar live, correct?
Yes, be on live and ask questions. So that's their fee, to be on live and ask questions. Now, then when we decide to put this out as a product, I'm presuming that it'll be somewhere around the $197 for access for online for access to online streaming video.
Okay. And I'm assuming that for the live stuff, that we just split whatever we get with that with Christina?
No. Actually, I think that the way that this is normally done is that the revenue that she brings in from her people, so it's a matter of if she's going to promote it, and this is one of the things you'll have to ask her is,
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Could you promote to your peeps, as the young folks say, and so you each keep the revenue you generate, and then you both jointly own the copyright.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, that's the normal sort of way to do it.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and so that way, if she brings in a bunch of people and they pay for it and they pay her directly or they pay you, and I think that what you can do is you can collect the money and give her part or whatever you want to do, however you want to do it. Probably easier that way.
So now, you mean, okay, so usually like the same registration link.
I would think so. In other words, but
how do I know that it came from her people?
Well, that's where you set her up as an affiliate in Web Marketing Magic.
Okay. All right. I still haven't figured that out yet.
Yeah, very easy to do. Even I figured that out without Stanley's help. So.
Oh, well, in that case.
Yeah, I mean, trust me, it's easy. So what happens is she goes on to Web Marketing Magic and she says, set me up as a reseller. She fills out a very, very brief form. And if you do, let me just show you, as a matter of fact, here.
So the term is reseller.
Well, the term is affiliate.
Well,
But
okay, but I mean within Web Marketing Magic.
well, within Web Marketing Magic, they have used the term. Let me just see. That's Web Marketing Magician, Web Marketing Magic. That's Dave's site. Web Marketing. Okay, so here, I can't believe that we have this. Are you kidding me? Oh man, there's problems here. We have the old. God, it's really frustrating. Okay, so
Your old template.
yeah, and there's some kind of a problem here. Remind me, guys, to send Stanley a note on this. So under this, become a reseller, right?
Okay.
She does that, and then of course it says partner with a winning company. So now what happens is, I think that within your Web Marketing Magic account, and again, you can either go to the manual or have Stanley tell you about this. You can then, you can set her up with a link. And what will happen, by the way, Bill, and you can tell her this, is any of her people who use that link to buy from you guys, that person will then be cookied, or the person will be tagged with her affiliate link number, and this is one of the things we should talk about also, is setting up more people like her, like we talked about before, because I got to be honest, that's the one big area that we're not tapping into the revenue. So what happens is she's going to be set up with a link, and let's just say that, as an example, let's say 20 people sign up who came through her link, right? 2 months from now, they come back and buy a video playbook. Your payout report for your affiliates will tell you that you owe money again to Christina because one of her people bought.
And I'm sorry, tell me again. They know it's from her because how?
There's a computer tagging that goes on.
Okay, so that meaning that if she'll be given a specific link by Web Marketing Magic to set up on her website that they go to.
She'll be given a link that when people use that link to buy that particular webinar, they will be tagged as a Christina person. You will then be able to tell how many of her people bought, and in the future, if that same person buys anything from you again, you will receive a notification that one of Christina's people, at the end of the month, you'll receive a commission payout report that says, hey, you owe Christina money for this person. Now, our goal would be, and this should be one of the goals that we put on there, because this is one of the areas that most people in information marketing sometimes make 50% or more from their sales that come through affiliates. So one of our goals, Bill, should be to find good affiliates for you.
Yeah.
And so that means people like Tim Tippett's, whoever, if you want to make some money with us, Tim, here's what you do. So identify ID the top 10 people in the field and ask them to get on a webinar or a phone call with you directly. This is basically what we spend so much time explaining to our friend who I'm talking about how this affiliate concept works. We're basically wanting to find people who will be happy to recommend Bill DeWeese products and services and will get paid for it. Now, you are not going to be giving any commission on, to anyone else on services because those margins are too slim.
Okay.
So you are going to be giving 50% commission on any products. And if you have any questions on this, what I suggest you do, just to make this quick the first time, but the manual within Web Marketing Magic, which you can look at, will tell you how to do this. But have Stanley set it up and say, look, for this particular, so you need to set up, so step one, let me just go through this. So step one is set up what's called a product on Web Marketing Magic. Step two is to then create an affiliate link for Christina. and that must be done by having her go on the site on your site, your version of Web Marketing Magic, which you have, right?
Well, I'm sorry. Say that again. I was writing.
You have your version of Web Marketing. You have
Yeah,
your copy.
I've got my
of
own
Web Marketing.
account.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
within your account, you'll be doing that, and then you'll create an affiliate link for Christina. She'll have to fill out some information. Again, ask Stanley about how to do this. So then step 3 is that Christina will send this link to her peeps. And then step 4 is you pay her for any of her signups. And step 5 is you pay her for any of her peeps that buy anything.
And those are two separate things, right? Because we said, she would keep whatever she sold, we keep whatever we sold. So these will be set up in different ways, right? Like 100% for webinar, 50% for playbook. Am I tracking right?
For this particular thing, you won't. It'll show up that you have to pay her, but you won't. But anything other than this particular item from now on, presuming this is the only thing you do this way with her, you'll be able to. But again, Web Marketing Magic will identify what sales are being made for which products, so you can then immediately say, well, here's the deal with this, and here's the deal with that. So yes, you can have that happen.
Okay, to be honest, this is the part that makes me nervous. I can learn it. I know I can. It's just, I know this starts in a week, and there's going to be a learning curve here.
It took me 15 minutes to figure this out.
Yeah, I understand, but Bill, it's going to take me longer than 15 minutes, I guarantee you.
Let me repeat. Let Stanley do it all.
Okay.
Okay. Now, can I understand you to say now that anxiety has been removed?
You remember that commercial with Stanley, the tool, then give it to Stanley if you want it.
There you go.
Right? You remember that slogan or whatever it was?
Yeah. All I'm saying, these things are never, there's always a lot more stuff that comes up that I have no clue. It's never been smooth, but I will definitely do that. We'll see what happens.
Well, here's the thing. The nice thing about it is that this is not involving wish list and interfacing with Web Marketing Magic and all that.
Okay.
Kind of stuff. All this is one thing, and it's just a link. And this system was set up years ago to be able to do this, and it's pretty easy. But
awesome.
That being the case, I wouldn't even worry about it because Stanley can do all this, and he can do it all really fast.
I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited about it. I just want to make sure I get everything done and done properly before we execute.
So here's what you ask him. You say, I have this new person, Christina, and he'll probably say, first thing you have to do is have Christina sign up as an affiliate at your Web Marketing Magic account. So,
okay.
Now, I don't know if we call that Bill's cart or what did we call that? Remember? We have a name for that. You have your affiliate link. I don't want her giving me.
Oh, no, wait. You know what? No, I have my own Web Marketing Magic account.
Right.
Is that what? I don't know about a link. I've got my own login.
Yeah. Well, no. We're talking about. I thought we set up because then you also became an affiliate.
Oh, like a portal? No. Or if we have, I'm not aware.
Okay.
So
first thing then you have to say to Stanley is within my Web Marketing Magic account, we need to set Christina up as an affiliate. So first thing that you'll probably do is you or Stanley can send Christina a link to this page here in your version, and then she'll click on this that says, if you'd like to become an affiliate partner, click this. She'll end up clicking this coming from you. She'll fill out this many items. She'll click create my account, and she will have an account. And then you can then, Stanley will then set it up so she will have a link for you to be able to have her promote the webinar. And in this case, it'll say you owe her X amount of dollars because you're going to set her up. And by the way, when you set her up as an affiliate, you're going to set her up with a 50% commission.
Okay.
And when you do that, the next time after the webinar is paid for, that you get what's called your affiliate payout report. Every month Web Marketing Magic will send you an email or send you a note saying, hey, today is the day that you're supposed to pay your affiliates, and this is how much you owe each of them. It gives you a report. And you go in there and you see that the only thing that's in there is the stuff from this webinar, and you don't give her anything. But in the future, the people who use her link or who have used her link to sign up for the webinar have been tagged with her name, so that if they buy something from you in the future, attend an event or whatever it is, they will be receiving affiliate commissions. And the reason why this is important for us to sort of think about now, these top 10 people, we should get this done. I'd like you to make a list of those names. If you want me to call them, I'll call them. And
well, should we wait until we do these new sales intro videos and the lead pages thing?
Yes, but not too much longer than that, because what we want to do is we want to have them promoting that, but we also want to have them promoting the LA event. You know,
right.
and I mean, the people that I can think of immediately that go into this category for you are Dave Corvassier, Fenoy, Dave Fenoy, if he wants to do it. We should talk to Susan Berkeley. We should talk to everyone that you think has a good following in the voiceover business.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, we should see, you know, whether or not they would like to promote this. And you know, even the obstinate folks at Chaotica who aren't interested in talking to me, or I think they did, but whatever. But I mean, you know, we just let's see. I mean, let's talk to, if we talk to, you know, 10 or 15 people and we get 4 or 5 of them to sign up, these are sales that we wouldn't have had that will be coming in. And this is what, like I said, people who are into information marketing in a big way, often 50% of all their revenue is generated through the sales of their affiliates. And that's one area we haven't really spent any time on whatsoever, which we now should. Right. Because again, this is all going to be product sales related, but I agree with you that we should do this all with the lead pages. So that's more of an incentive to try and finish that up. Because think of this, Bill, if we have all the different products set up with lead pages and they're easy to, you know, it's a good sales process. People who send people to us, they're going to make money. They're going to want to send more people, and the ball will continue to roll downhill.
Yeah, no, I'm on board with that.
Okay, but does that makes sense, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Tony, any thoughts, ideas, comments?
Oh, definitely. I've done a lot of reading on affiliate marketing, and you know, what's not better that you got a sales force that you don't hire and pay, you know, benefits and stuff, and they give you 50% and plus new customers. That's great.
Yeah, it really is, Bill. And the nice thing is if you notice, is that on this screen here, and this is what one of our issues was with someone else. Look at this. I give out 30% residual income for life on all sales made, and that's because when I'm selling Web Marketing Magic, the mother company takes 50%, I take 50%, but in this case, I only get 20% if you send someone to me who signs up for Web Marketing Magic. Do you understand?
Okay. Yeah.
So, and that's for life. So in other words, somebody who signed up 8 years ago for Web Marketing Magic using their affiliate link, and that person is still using Web Marketing Magic, every month they continue to get a check.
Got it.
And that's how good affiliate programs are set up. So we want to make sure and tell our potential affiliates that this is going to be the case here as well. Tony, were you going to say something?
Sorry?
Were you going to say something? Sorry.
Yeah, no, I was just, it's kind of like when I was teaching continuing education. It's like I got people to sign up, and then I tell them if you get your friends in here, I'll give them a free book, and they said, yeah, you know, Jane told me that you were giving out a free book if, you know, she recommended me to come here and da-da-da. So it was kind of cool that way.
Yeah, you were doing sort of a mini affiliate program without the software.
Right, and it's just kind of like, you know, it was my only way doing it offline, I guess.
Yeah, so Tony, Bill, I'm getting confused. Hey, Bill, so I think that our goal should be, if we go back to our list here, is let's first worry about Christina. Let's get her set up using Stanley. Then after that, let's try and find some people to set up as affiliates. and we can sort of put those names together while we are finishing up the videos and all the bullet points that are going to go under the lead page and stuff. Make sense?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean the nice thing is if we get that done sooner rather than later, not pushing you too hard, but when we get that done, we can also get those people on board to promote the LA event, which I'm sure they will do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Now,
by the
good.
way, let's make another thing. In addition to these 10 people, who, by the way, you can go in to the system and manually alter their commission to make them, if you wanted to, super affiliates. Because my next point was this. You should send out something to your entire list, including doing a YouTube video. So take notes on this. We want some communication when all the lead pages are done. We want some communication to go out to the entire list, both the online list and the YouTube channel list, to tell people, hey, you know what? I'd really like your help in promoting my products and my events, but I don't want you to do it for free. If any of you are interested in becoming affiliates, here's the link to do that, and we'll have Stanley set that up so that, even if, you have 50 people that sign up, and 1 or 2 or 3 of those people start to do really something, and even if one person just has one person that does, it doesn't matter because it's all straight commission.
Right. Right.
So if you have 70 affiliates and 4 of them are doing something and 66 of them are doing virtually nothing, it doesn't matter because we don't have to pay them, like Tony says, no benefits, no salary. It's a straight commission deal.
Right. Right. Like it.
And the nice thing, though, is it's straight commission, but for the person who promotes it, if you get 3 or 4 or 5 customers, everything that they buy forever, they will continue to get commission on. That's why people that are in the insurance business love it because they set up someone, they pay their life insurance premium, and every time they pay their premium, as long as they're with the company, they get a piece of that.
Right. Now, we don't have any reoccurring revenue, though, like that. I mean, ours are all buyout.
No. You're missing the reoccurring portion of this. John comes to the webinar, spends $249. You don't give Christina any commission because that's the agreement. Or wait, no, you give her commission on her. No. On this first one, we decide. I don't know what did we decide.
She gets. Yeah, we decided she gets everything that she promotes. Yeah. We keep everything that we.
Okay. So John comes in from Christina. The webinar costs $250. You send her a check for $125. The recurring revenue is this. The recurring revenue is when John, 2 months from now, buys the voiceover playbook.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So for any future products they buy
you got
as
it.
well.
3 months from now, buys Fast Track.
Okay, I'm a little slow. I'm getting there.
No. But that makes sense, right?
Yeah, that does.
Because we've got a little.
Thinking, does he have a product line? That was the next question I was going to ask. Does he have a product line to kind of build from that?
Well, that's a good question, Bill. How many total products are we going to be creating videos and bullet points for?
We've got, I think it's like 7 right now.
Yeah. So we've got a decent line of products, Tony. So there's enough products, and we're creating sort of a system. And as soon as Bill knocks those out, Bill will share those with Tony so you can see, Tony, what we're doing and how to do yours as well. Because basically we're going to have, and actually, crud, I don't think I have it on this system. But Bill, do you have on your desktop there the video that you created that you sent to me that I like?
I do. Yeah. You want to see it?
Let me just change you, make you the presenter here. But give me a second.
Okay. Sure.
And I will resize it. Don't start until I say go because I'm recording.
Okay.
So you go ahead and take the screen.
Take it. Okay.
And don't.
I really like the idea you were saying, Fred, about the joint venture, kind of having your own maybe website to track joint venture partners with. I really like that.
Yeah. Well, hold on 1 second here. Zoom to 50%.
Oops.
Oh, hold on 1 second.
Sorry.
I think. Okay. Yeah. There. Perfect, Bill. Not too small.
Oops.
There.
Okay. Is that good?
Leave it right there, and click play so everybody can hear it.
Okay. Can you hear that?
Nope.
Okay, what I'll do is I'll put my headphone up here so you can hear it too. It'll sound tinny, but you'll get it.
Since you're watching this video, you probably fall within one of 2 categories. Number 1, you're a voiceover talent, but you're struggling to make money. And you would love to not only make money recording voiceovers, but create a consistent and growing income. Or you're thinking about getting into voiceovers, and you're exploring information that you'll need to be successful. Regardless of what point you find yourself, either in a career or looking to build a career in voiceovers, you've come to the right place. My name is Bill DeWeese, and I am a full-time working professional voiceover talent. I generate consistently a multiple six-figure income recording for clients like Disney, Chevrolet, American Express, Sears, and hundreds of others. And what I've learned is how to create a voiceover business. I don't just record voiceovers, I run a voiceover business. And as a voiceover talent, that's what you have to think of yourself as, and that is a business person. It's not about having a good voice. If it were, it would be so much easier than it is. But it's about understanding how to implement a business and marketing voiceover plan. And that is the purpose of this voiceover playbook. It's 8 hours of streaming media content that will train, that will guide, that will encourage you and show you and teach you the tools and the knowledge that you need to be able to build a sustainable and lucrative voiceover career. In the voiceover playbook, you will learn the best places to find voiceover work today. You'll discover who to talk to and what to say. I'll teach you the seemingly magic phrase that will make your prospective clients say yes. It will save you time and it will save you money. It will give you a clear path with step-by-step instructions on building your voiceover career. And I'll show you, I will teach you how to build a six-figure voiceover business without ever leaving your home. And the good news is this, there's absolutely no risk on your end, because with every product and service that I offer a 100% no questions asked money back guarantee. So I encourage you to sign up today and begin using the voiceover playbook today to ensure your voiceover success.
Hey, Bill, just to let you know, let me take the screen back a second here. But you know what's something funny?
What?
You did not send me that one.
I didn't?
No, you sent me an old one, and for some reason I liked it.
Oh, this is the updated version after I got your feedback.
Well, I like this one even better. I don't know what I was thinking, but there's some, unless I'm really, I got to go back and watch mine again, but this is a good one because it does highlight a few of the benefits. And then, Tony, what we're going to do is underneath the video at the top and a headline, we're going to have a little paragraph and then a lot of bullet points about what's covered in each of the 4 sections of this thing that we're calling the voiceover playbook. And so Bill is putting together all of those items, and he's also recording a video like the one you just saw for each one of the products that he sells. And Tony, you're going to want to do the same thing. You're going to want to record the products that a video for each of the products that we're putting together, each of the 5, and then pull out and create. And Bill, remember I said a list of benefits.
Right.
So a list of benefits, and the voiceover playbook is 8 hours. You said, right?
Yes.
It's about 2 hours per section, correct?
Well, it's the 4 sections are like 4 hours total, and then I've added to it over the past year.
Okay, cool.
I did a live workshop, that's in there. I did a webinar, that's in there.
Got it. So in other words, and you could break it up into more categories. Then I think you should tell me what's in each of the 4 sections. Plus bonus, I'm going to do this, and here's what you'll get from this, and here's what you'll get. So in other words, make a set of bullet points of benefits for each one of those areas. One for each of the 4 areas, and then the live event and the other one that you did.
Got it.
And again, these don't have to be, you don't have to go back and listen to or rewatch the whole thing. Just pull out, based on your notes, what you know to be included in there.
Okay.
Yeah, this should not take, I should think that each one of these that you put together, maximum, to do the video, it's going to take whatever length of time it takes. But to do the bullet points, I don't think you should take more than 20, 30 minutes max on each one.
Okay.
Just scribble down.
It might take me a little longer, but
Okay.
but I'll get them.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, don't you should do it based on your notes. You don't have to go back and rewatch or re-listen to everything.
Okay, no, I got it. Yeah, I won't.
And Tony, any thoughts on that?
No, I like the idea of creating these products a way that it's a lot less complicated and easier to get to and easier to get it over with in a way that you don't have to redo it all the time, like me teaching it every week.
And Bill, before you got on, Tony was talking about the fact that he's got 5 elements to his. He's got the 5 categories for him, which are rental car, airfare, vacation packages, cruises, and hotels. And so he's putting together, based on his mind map that he's created for each one of these, he's creating an extensive outline, and we're going to do, and in fact, you are invited, Bill DeWeese, to attend each of these workshops to serve as live. We're going to do the same thing that you and Christina are doing. We're going to actually record a product, but make money while recording it. So I'm going to ask you and Avish to send out something to your list, which you will get an affiliate commission for if we charge for it. I don't know. What did we decide on that, Tony?
Yeah, $29.
Yeah, very inexpensive. We're going to make a really inexpensive that's for each one of these different topics.
Very cool.
Yeah. So then, So I mean, I think that. So I think, Bill, you have your marching orders set up. You first have to do the thing with Christina, set up the follow-up, and then you have to do the videos for each product and the bullet points. Can you give me? I know your work is sometimes very sporadic and you never know, but what kind of a time frame do you think we can get this done by? Especially given that it's my birthday tomorrow.
Well, let's see. Right now, I got to get this Christina thing worked out. I'm going to throw myself at the mercy of Stanley and just tell him I don't know what the heck I'm doing.
Yep.
And I'm sure he can kind of help me navigate that. Let's see. What's today? Wednesday. I can get a few of them done this week and probably the rest early to mid next week.
Oh, that's plenty. That's great. Yeah, if you can get them done like sometime before the 1st of November, that'd be great.
Okay. Well, that will be my goal.
Okay, cool. And Tony, what about you in terms of time frame for completion?
I'm probably in the same kind of boat, just because of other family obligations. Yeah. I like to sit down. For me, it's like I lock myself in a room for a day and just kind of nail it out.
Yeah, and Bill, just to let you know, Tony's mom's 80th birthday is coming up. I know your mom's already had hers.
Oh, my mom?
Yeah, didn't she?
Had her 80? No, my mom is 76.
Wait. No, I was wrong. I'm confusing. I thought somehow she'd already hit 80. So yeah, so Tony's mom is having her 80th birthday. That's why they're doing some prep work for that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my brother's coming way up from Phoenix, and
cool.
Yeah, doing that. Yeah.
Well, that's a big one.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Big 8-0.
So guys, I think we have our marching orders. Let's end it there. And if you have any questions, email me. Bill, email Stanley. Tony, you can as well.
All right, cool. Thank you very much.
Okay, guys, talk to you later.